And what up, guys? jazstretto here from jazstretto Let's Play, here to do podcast number 2 with my good friends Planetaryashes.
Hello guys, what is up?
And of course my other good friend CameronCJB Gaming CJB.
What is up, everybody?
Okay, we do have actually a list of things to go through tonight, including reviews for Fallout 4, COD Black Ops 3, Halo 5, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Star Wars Battlefronts, Rainbow Six PC specs, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and apparently Blizzard is suing bot makers for some ungodly known reason.
And some topics that came up is also yet the Xbox One backwards compatibility list.
That's true.
And also yet a little highlights of Ruby 3, episode 3.
Ooh yeah.
Alright, so, James, what are we starting off?
Well, how about we start off with your favourite, Mitch, Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Alright, so Assassin's Creed Syndicate, alright then. Well, Assassin's Creed Syndicate is quite more... Actually, how can I put it this way? More fun... someone's feedbacking a little bit, someone needs to fix that, but like I said, it's more fun and actually more action, a little bit action-packed there, and also you get more stealth to it. But it also has two characters that you can actually use. You got Jacob and Evie Fry that you can actually swap over and actually use them in different kind of mission. But sometimes the missions can get a little bit frequent of which character you have to use, so you have to actually make sure you use the right character if you're going to play the missions.
So it's sort of like in the early Halo days where you got to play either as Master Chief or as, what's his name? Arbiter, that's it, yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Well, my experience of the Assassin's Creed, because I've played it, I've done 2 episodes on it, was my little way of its gameplay. I reckon it's showed more to it now, but also I am still disappointed of the multiplayer, because they nerfed that multiplayer, my favourite multiplayer, which was on Black Flag, which was you got to find the target, kill him while avoiding someone else who's coming after you. That was a bit of a fun multiplayer, but when Unity came out, it just turned to it. I don't know. They just got rid of it. And then when I came to Assassin's Creed Syndicate, they actually do not. It actually does have a multiplayer just like Unity, but I don't think that's what the people wanted.
Actually, hang on, because I said be right there. They actually do not have multiplayer on Syndicate at all. They don't have it. The last time I have played it, not a single multiplayer that actually popped up. The only thing that you only have is the leaderboard to show you who did the best and who didn't.
Well, that also just makes it a really big downfall as well. The multiplayer, it's just totally gone. I don't know why they wanted to get rid of the multiplayer. Like I said, when it came to Unity's multiplayer, I didn't really like it. I had to turn off a lot of settings so no one could actually join my game while I was trying to play the campaign, because I didn't want someone joining me in game and I want to try and do a campaign and someone's just joined my game and I can't do the campaign so I get rid of him. So I really had to change a lot of settings. Sometimes I even had to turn off my network. Turn off my network just to play the game.
Yeah.
I didn't really like that a lot because that was really annoying until I found out there was a setting that you could just switch it and just say no one can join in. But also, you get notified if you're in a clan or anything. It sends like a little assassin person to notify you that your clan needs you to do this co-op mission, and that also really does annoy me. Like, I'm trying to do a campaign and some assholes just spawned in front of me saying that my clan needs me, and it's like, why? I'm trying to do a campaign mission. Can you go away? And I keep denying it. And it can just keep, and these people can just keep resending it to you. And that's what the other downfall is. I really like the multiplayer more better on Black Flag. I've actually literally go back to Black Flag just to play its multiplayer because I really enjoy playing its multiplayer.
Yeah, but I think the ranking or the leveling up system in Unity was, how could I say this, was somewhere in the middle at this part. When every time when you see a citizen like getting mugged by some idiot, or almost going to get killed, or someone stole something from the civilian, that's the only way that you can actually level up, apart from doing the actual campaign mission, multiplayer mission, and theft missions with other people. But with Syndicate, I think they decided to keep the civilian stuff in, but decide to move the multiplayer out of the way so they can actually keep the leveling up system a little bit more easier.
Well, with that, explaining about that, I'm just going to cut you off with that, about the civilian thing, about if they're getting robbed and all that, there are actually less of those in Syndicate than there was in Unity. Like, every freaking corner I went around, something was freaking happening. I was getting really annoyed with it. Like, everywhere I had to go or went, there was a problem. Either I had to kill these people. But in Syndicate, there's not a lot of them. They're actually quite rare for them to show up. Even if you've been walking around for a while, they actually are quite rare to for them to pop up. Usually, I've only had one pop up. But the other thing is, it really annoys me when they can pop up when you're doing a freaking campaign mission. They still pop up. Which is like, what? I'm doing a campaign mission here. Why is that even able to be done?
That's true.
So you got to try and stop that, help the civilians or whoever, while you're trying to do a campaign mission. That's like, why?
Well, okay. So, what do you think of the combat mechanics? I think they actually, with the combat mechanics, I think they slightly went over to Batman Arkham City, or over the Batman combat mechanics from.
From what I've heard, actually, they use the same mechanics in Syndicate as in Tomb Raider as well.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, the combat mechanics are actually really good. I like it.
It's actually,
sometimes they can put it. Sometimes if you get lucky, you may get even a cinematic little mode of it.
That depends on how many people you can actually pull in. You can actually, no joke, you can actually kill about 2 to 4 people if you manage to drag them into the right spot. And I kid you not, I actually saw a little snip clip of Jacob Fry going into a brawl match. 4 people standing in a fight, or standing in the ring with him. He managed to get all 4 of them on low health, and there we go, a cinematic of all 4 of them copying the brunt from Jacob Fry. But I think the combat mechanics is more, how could I say this, more fluent to my taste, and I actually...
From what I've seen, it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, I like the combat mechanics when you can keep the hit indicator. I think
the combo.
Yeah, the combo. When they have brought in a combo now, and that wasn't there in Unity, but now they brought it into Syndicate. If you keep that combo up, mainly you can knock out your enemy in basically one hit. The bigger the combo is, the harder you're gonna hit. That's basically what it is. And I like that, because if you got a big guy right about to kick your ass, and you've got a high combo from kicking these little guys' asses, man, you can just turn around and smack him, and he's already down to nearly dead, and you can just finish him off with another hit.
True.
Pretty much.
Which is a really good thing. It's in all the other Assassin's Creed, when you come across to a harder guy, it was really hard to overcome his attacks, because he was a bit stronger and he's a bit tougher, especially those really tough guard guys that
they call them brutes, but
yeah, even those brutes.
I can say this. They are the brute. Well, the tanks or brutes, whatever they're called. They are tough, but once I think I have experienced this one before, but once you're down to low health, the brutes can actually one-hit kill you. Well, pretty much will kill you on the spot if you're very low in health. And I have to say, the tank or brutes pretty much did overkill. He pretty much chopped me and put his knife on top of my head, pulled it off, and starts chopping me to the side and tossing me away like some kind of ragdoll.
Yeah, this still sounds like the brutes from Halo a bit. They'll just stomp on you.
I've never seen that in Assassin's Creed yet, so I may come across it if I'm going to play the campaign a little bit more.
What do you think of the people that we actually come across, like Henry Green, Charles Darwin, Charles Dickinson? Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, he's in there.
Yeah. I actually like how we actually meet those people, like how we got introduced to them. Like Charles Darwin, we met him while he's trying to get rid of the syrup factory due to the fact that there were some people who was actually no. I'm going to stop right there because I'm almost going to spoil it.
Spoiler alert!
Shut up. Yeah, so I can't spoil it from there. But yes, you meet Charles Darwin from the syrup factory. You meet Charles Dickinson somewhere in the somewhere in some store, I think it was.
I haven't played the game as that far as you, mate.
Mitch, stop spoiling it for Cameron.
Hey,
I'll get to the game. I'm like, oh, Planetaryashes.
I said I'm being vague. I said store, but I didn't tell you what store
Or where.
or where. So even with the syrup factory, that was a spoiler because that is straight up simple. But
anyway, yeah. So that's about. So is that all we know?
No, the season pass. I think there's a season pass we have to talk about as well.
Well, I don't think I may get the season pass because I bet you there's only going to be a few DLCs just like Unity. There wasn't really many DLCs for Unity. Basically, there was one, and that was Dead King, the Dead King DLC, and that was about it. I was really disappointed about that one actually when they only released one DLC for Unity. I was actually really hoping that they would keep going with the DLCs, but I think they got more. I think apparently they decided to stop doing DLCs for Unity, and because they were moving on to another game, not Syndicate, but another one they were making.
But the only DLC that anyone would be able to get is a mission or side missions. Well, actually no, sorry. Another campaign mission where you have to figure out Jack the Ripper.
Yes.
Oh boy, I haven't actually downloaded that DLC yet. But once I'm done with the main campaign, I might do the DLC campaign just to show these lovely lads and lass what Jack the Ripper is all about.
Okay, according to ozgamers.com.au, they've given it a 7.1 out of 10. That is for Syndicate.
So what do you think we should give it then?
Well, you two have played it, I haven't, so it's up to you.
Well, let's see, what's going to be our rating system? Should we go for 10?
1 out of 10, just make it out of 10, that's the easiest way.
I reckon it should, oh god, hang on. I reckon I can give Syndicate a 9 out of 10. Due to the fact that it's a really awesome game, but I just don't like it when it doesn't have a really good multiplayer to it. That's why I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. It has a really good combat system. It has a good, the campaign, the story, it's already good how I've already sat down and a little bit played it. I actually do like it. But I don't like the fact that they got rid of the Black Flag multiplayer when that multiplayer has been there for quite a long time. Since Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
I will actually give this one an 8.5 out of 10. Like, the combat mechanics have hit its mark, but there's too many repetitiveness to it. And the level system is actually spot on at this point. You can actually rank up each time when you do a mission, or every time when you finish a mission you get experience points to actually upgrade Jacob and Evie Fry, but it's actually more frequent to it. And also get there's only one DLC, but I'm hoping there's going to be more somewhere along the line when you get when there's a season pass or somewhere along the line. But above all, great campaign, great storyline, and also yet very good, let's say, building structures and story that can be held in London.
Did you get a freaking mind blank just then?
I think I just got a mind blank from that one.
Okay.
I could tell.
And what's OzGamers.com likes and dislikes about the game? They like the diversity of tasks and activities, the light on tailing missions, playing anti-fogger on the river, overall attention to detail, faithful recreation of London, best in series free running. Future stuff is relegated to cutscenes.
God save the... I was going to sing the England national anthem.
Larger than life characters, lighter tone, huge game world to explore. The things they didn't like were not for main questers, microtransactions in the menus, missions on the opposite ends of the map, lack of combat flow, early weapons don't do enough damage, the last boss fight they hated, random bugs, graphics pop-in, texture rendering and frame drops, population doesn't care about killing, unskippable cutscenes at the start and at the end.
You can never skip a fucking cutscene in Assassin's Creed.
And the last but not least, the redundant progression system.
Redundant.
Oh, well, you know what?
Oh yeah, that.
Okay, I've experienced that.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I think what you're talking about is the side missions that are in the main missions. Is that what you're talking about, James?
I think that's what they were talking about. Yes.
Okay, fair enough. That's another problem.
So what's our next subject?
Let's do the one that you really want to talk about, Cameron. Fallout 4.
Oh yeah.
I really want to talk about this one. Well, guys, if you haven't noticed, I have tweeted out something about, because GameSpot tweeted out something on the actual release date of the COD game, and it was pretty funny to me, because I was at TAFE that day today, and well, someone brought the subject up about since the release date of Fallout 4, Pornhub traffic is slow. Now, if you don't know what Pornhub is, guys, just don't bother. Searching it up. Seriously. Because what that is, it's basically an adult's website, which none of us of YouTubers have been on, but
I want to say that.
I wholeheartedly disagree on that one.
Okay. Some of us. That's not including me. That's not including me either. Well, yes, and so they tweeted that out, and I actually retweeted that, and I tagged Planetary into it. So does anybody want to add on to that? Why would that be a thing? Since
probably because most of the people on Pornhub are getting more of their orgasmic feelings from playing Fallout 4. That's my only theory. That's my theory, anyway.
I don't understand why they getting so overwhelmed with
that. Yeah, with that, Planetary just does not get it still.
Does not compute.
Does not compute. His information is classified.
Oh man.
I don't get it about that, actually. And when I was reading some of the comments that people put on that tweet, it was pretty funny what they said, like Fallout fans wanking confirmed, and I'm just going, what? so I'm just like thinking about that comment that person wrote about, saying what was I saying? Saying fuck, now I lost my whole momentum. Just to be said. No, I got it back. I'm thinking, so basically everybody who was a fan of fucking Fallout, went on that fucking website.
Pretty much.
That's what came to my mind instantly. And I'm just going, that is quite effed, if you can tell me. Like, that's really, really awkward, if that is a fact. But well, let's stop talking about that and actually get into the game.
Yeah.
Okay, OzGamers.com, they've rated it 10 out of 10. They like that it's Fallout, the town building, the town building and expanded loot and material system changes the way you rummage. They like the VATS baby, whatever that means. New new critters, factions, and an all new setting refreshing. So much to do and craft on your own. And it's player's playground, quirky and fun with a dark side. Presentation remains the same but works with new concepts. The Pip-Boy's second screen experience is actually pretty cool. The only thing they had a slight dislike on was the visually it's not really of the current gen or PC standard, but it doesn't really matter. That's it.
I'm just going to add on something on there. The thing I like about the new Fallout game, which I am going to be getting soon, is that you can actually build anything. Basically, you can scrap anything off the map. And, well, you can't build anywhere. You can build in some locations, but you can scrap basically anything off the map. Wood, like you can scrap a bed and all that. To get materials from it. So I thought that's a really good idea. Like, you can build your own fortress now and to actually defend yourself. And so yeah, that's why I thought it was really good now. But I've never actually played a Fallout ever in my life, so I don't know what I am actually going to be expected once I play this game. I don't know what is expected.
Watch this space, basically.
Yeah, what is the new Fallout going to be expected? Once I get into it, because I've never actually literally played a Fallout in my whole life.
Well, I can be in the same spot as well. I haven't actually played Fallout until now, and boy oh boy, it is bloody awesome. But the enemies are slightly tough at some point.
Yeah, but the other thing you can also do in Fallout is the lock-in system, which I forgot what that's actually called.
A bit of, whilst Cameron searches for that, a bit of trivia is, I think from what I remember, the day after Fallout was released, the worldwide hours played was close to 4.5 billion hours.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not kidding you.
And that actually tripled Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Yep.
God damn.
Wow, that's actually really good. Well, it is Fallout. Just remember, it's Fallout.
True.
That's what Fallout is. It's just a fucking no.
What the hell?
Sorry. As I was saying, like I said, I've never played a Fallout in my whole life, and I can't wait to actually get into it. I've had a lot of people requested on my actual channel, on my Twitter. They have said, "Can you please," and they begged on their knees to say, "Can you please play the new Fallout?" And I've said, yes, I will promise you guys, I will play the new Fallout game.
Sweet.
So I will be playing the new Fallout. I don't know what is expected of me in Fallout, but the other thing is, it has a little bit of Skyrim in it, Rage, and also a little bit of Tomb Raider in it.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah. Tomb Raider.
As you can tell, if you haven't played Rage, if you haven't heard of the game called Rage, Rage was a game like an Outworld game when the world became a big meteor hit the world blew up, and it all turned into a wasteland. In Rage, you had to do missions, and you can actually go to the next areas and all this. I actually played Rage. Rage was a bit fun, but I wouldn't play it again, and I wouldn't rate it a big game. But it has a little bit of Rage in it, and also the reason why it has some Skyrim in it, because you can actually do what Skyrim could do, which is go straight to third person, and it has the same camera angle as Skyrim.
Also, it has dog meat as well.
Yeah, and it also has dog meat, and I reckon the guns of that game are a little bit from Borderlands.
Yeah, they look like that.
Yes, that's
Somewhat.
that's what my other theory was, that they looked like they were from Borderlands. That doesn't. I'm not saying Borderlands is not a good game. Borderlands is quite a good game. I can sit there and pretty much enjoy it myself, but I wouldn't put it in another game.
No.
And I think most of us haven't actually reached up to the point where we customize our own weapons at this point because we don't have the right. How could we say that? We don't have the right tools to actually manufacture guns and actually do other stuff. So technically, we need to basically in Fallout 4, when you pick up a structure of a weapon or any item that can be structured or manufactured to a weapon, you can actually change it up a little bit. But the guns to it can be a bit faulty at sometimes, depending on what guns you picked up. If a double barrel shotgun, a laser marksman, a pipe pistol, or a switchblade, or knuckle buster. Oh no, not knuckle buster. Knuckle dust.
Knuckle duster.
Knuckle duster. God damn, that was a tongue twister.
You got too many mind blanks, mate.
I think it should affect that I'm a little bit tired at this point, but I can actually hang on a little bit longer.
Oh, you poor soul.
But yeah, I think I came across one building that was filled to the brim of ghouls, and trust me, Cameron, once you play Fallout 4, you will be...
Wait, have you played Fallout 4?
I have.
Damn it!
But I can say this one spot, and I beg you, do not go there, is the super duper mark. That is going to be death of you because there's a lot of ghouls there, but you might be able to scavenge something, but you'll be copying a lot of consequence if you come across a lot of ghouls. I'm not kidding.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, well, once I get into the game, I'll probably know a little bit of the mechanics since I've played, like I said, I've played, like, Borderlands and all that, so it's like a little bit simple of that mechanic.
Well, actually, from what I've heard, actually, Fallout 4's, building mechanics is still like Minecraft's a little bit.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing I was going to bring up about the building thing. It had a little bit of Minecraft in it. Due to that, you can place the building basically anywhere.
Pretty much.
But you can only build in a certain area. Basically, it's like a safe zone. You can only build in the safe zone area, which I think that's really good. But the other downfall about that, it's not fun. Like I do like the building material, but I would like it really better if you could play it online with your friends and they can help you build it. Like building it by yourself, yeah, it can get quite boring as you know. I could get.
Just like in Minecraft, if we're building a challenge, I like to get Mitch in or something like that just to help speed things up.
Yeah, because you do not want to get bored of the game. And once you get bored, it can really turn sour.
That's true.
Okay, Cameron, to actually verify it on everywhere, it's only near gas stations that you have to build it. So if you're close to a gas station, you pretty much that's pretty much your safe zone or your spot to build something. So, but I like the environment, how they actually put in radiation at some point. Like you got, like some certain environments, like a pot of water, you have to be more careful about. Like you got or rat roaches or blood.
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
But the other thing to that, I like the mechanic how you can slow down time and aim at the targets. But the other downfall to that mechanic is basically it's probably at 50. It tells you the actual percentage if it's going to hit
or it's going to miss.
Or it's going to miss. And basically 50% of the time it's going to fucking miss. Yeah. I'm sorry, I have to swear for that time. It's going to miss 50% of the freaking time. I've watched other YouTubers. 50% of the time, people freaking miss.
And I have to say, the lockpicking and the hacking into system is actually quite. No, actually, the lockpicking is alright, But doing the terminal hacking is getting slightly difficult. Like, I came across one hacking terminal by complete accident, and I grabbed the fuel cell. It requires me to look through all the bloody codes to actually look for the right one to actually unlock the security pass.
Well, you should be used to that, Mitch. You've done bloody HTML. It's basically nearly the same.
Oh, goddamn. Wait till you play Fallout 4, then you see what I mean.
Okay, Mitch,
Yeah, well,
just one quick question about
that's
Fallout.
Big. I haven't played it yet, so I do not want to be spoiled. I don't want to get spoiled by the game or any spoilers yet. But I have watched jazstretto guy and the gaming and someone by the name of the Gaming Lemon, Brad Lemon, play the game. And I thought straight to myself, I could probably most likely play this game and have a little bit of fun.
What was that, James, that you were about to say?
I was about to ask you, have you found any of the hollow disc games yet you can play on your Pip-Boy?
No, I think I crossed one in the beginning of the game. God damn it.
Okay, what are we going to rate? What are we going to rate Fallout 4?
I think it's have to be me and James at this point, because I think both of us had played it, have we, James?
No, but I've seen a friend of mine play it, so...
well, I can still rate it, but I don't know what. I will probably give it a, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Actually, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. The only downfall I've got is I wish it had multiplayer. Like, you guys would agree with me on that.
True.
Yeah.
If it had multiplayer, it would have made a lot of things a little bit funner, including the building and all that. It would have made it so much funner. But since Fallout's never actually had a multiplayer before, yeah, I really would wish they did put a multiplayer in the actual game. It would have made it so much funner for actually me, because I would definitely. But I'll still play it. But when I come to recording it, I may not build a lot of things. I may just play it just to do the mission, and that's just about me. Fuck.
Yeah, and me, I'll actually give that a 10. I like how the system I like how the game goes. It's actually more aesthetically pleasing to actually look at the structures, looking at everything like the grass, the ground, the trees, the metals. Everything. Like, you came to a nice day place, but once you step inside the building, you came into a very dark, cold place, and you have no idea what you're coming up against. I like the enemies that, like the random enemies that you can come across with the raiders, the ghouls, and also you get the infamous death claw that people have actually came across. God damn, that is a brutal bastard. And the power suit. You can actually customize the power suit.
Yes, of course you can.
I never knew you could get the power suit. Well,
you can actually get the power suit like in the first 10 minutes of the game. Not kidding. But I like how the game start off. Like, you start off from like when it happened, and the aftermath of it happened. It's actually pretty nice. So yeah, it deserves a 10. But I wish they had actually dimmed down the enemy's hardness for it. And I'm talking about the ghouls at this part.
Yeah.
And my rating, personally, since I've seen a friend of mine play it, I'd probably give it about a 9.8 out of 10. From what I've seen, anyway.
Fair enough, then. So, what's our next topic this time?
COD Black Ops 3, now.
Now I can...
Alright. This rating is only going to go for Cameron because I haven't experienced it.
Well, I've experienced Call of Duty, and I have definitely loved it's a new way of actually playing COD. Right now, brand new way of playing the COD. The campaign is fantastic. I've only done two episodes of it, and already I've enjoyed it. What the campaign is, you are now part of the, after you do the first mission, you actually become Black Ops, the team, the Force team. Basically what the campaign is, you can actually go back in time, like back to when this happens. So basically I just did a mission about a train going boom, a train exploding, right? And you have to find out all the information that the people couldn't find out. So basically you're like plugged into a system, and you're actually in that war. But every time you kill someone, they fade away like into pixel like things. That's how I knew we're in the computer.
Yeah.
But I have to say there is quite some downfalls to the game. Now these downfalls are quite common from Triumph making their games. The first downfall is the servers at the moment. I can never find a good zombie server at all. I can never. Every time I've joined one, I've always come down to playing with Americans. I liked when Black Ops 2 when you could change when you're searching for a game, you could search it if you wanted the best network quality, normal, or kind of crap. And I always went with normal because normal was the best one. Well, it was the one that everybody chose, like a normal connection that we can all enjoy. But no. But the multiplayer is kind of fun. There is a couple bugs and glitches. I've actually experienced one today, just not long ago when I was playing when I was playing the multiplayer. What happened was I got into the match, and soon as I got into the match, it came up with a loading screen, went black, and then it switched to another map, and then it said migrating host, and then the whole game just quit.
Interesting.
That was a bug I just experienced, and I was just going, what just happened? But besides the multiplayer and the zombies are fantastic. I like the gameplay of zombies. One, can you reduce the hits of the zombies? They hit too quick. They hit too damn quick. Basically, if you try to run past a zombie, you would just go doosh doosh, and you're already red flashing. When in Black Ops 2, that never happened. You basically got hit once, and because you were fast enough to slip past them. They swing too fast. They should be a little bit reduced, a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit, so you can only basically get smashed once if you got too close. Not smashed 50 million times. Even if you have Juggernaut, the perk, you still get smashed. Also, I really like the new feature that it added into Black Ops 3 called free run mode.
Free run mode?
Which is basically a parkour mode. Where you can free run when you can free run and all that. Yeah. There is another feature also when you can play with your friends. It's called Area. Area is like a time travel. What is it called? Time trial.
Time trial.
Yeah, time trial. When you're gonna try and beat your friend against time.
Fair enough then.
It's like the parkour free run parkour mode, but it's just playing with your awesome friend.
Cool.
There's a lot of new stuff to this with the new setup with all this. You don't just need to create your class now. You can actually put paint jobs on your gun. So basically, you can create emblems and put them on your gun, and they can go over the camo. Your camos you can unlock camos from the campaign, the multiplayer, and the zombies. And there's actually something called the black market, which is basically supply drops, which they had in Advanced Warfare. Which this time it's not going to give you crap shit.
Like you experienced in your battle just before this podcast started.
Oh yeah. There's another new feature that I really do enjoy, and it's the specialist feature, where you can actually pick some specialists, including the Ruins. He has gravity strikes, which basically they're more useful when you're playing domination. You can smash into your enemies when they're trying to capture your flag. Smash them all, and you can basically get 4 kills.
Nice.
His other thing is overdrive, which he can blast his own speed. You can run now faster than anything. The other specialist is Outrider. She has a bow, which basically if you can shoot someone and hit them, the bow will explode, instantly killing them. The other specialist she has is Visual Pulse. I mean, she can see enemies through walls and anything within range. Now the next specialist is the Prophet.
Oh, and I have experienced the Prophet. The Prophet have two experience, well, two specialists of it.
Yes.
Glitch.
Which the Prophet specialist, his first one is templates. Templars. I think I'm pronouncing that right.
Templars.
Yeah, temples. What temples is, he can shoot electrical thing on the ground, and anybody run past that, you will be zapped to death.
And anyone that stands right next to that person who got zapped to death, it will continue on like a chain.
Yes, it's like a chain. The next one is called glitch. Now, glitch I have experienced, and it's a pain in my ass. Glitch means he will teleport 5 minutes.
5 seconds.
5 seconds where he was before. So basically, if he jumped and he was getting and then soon after he jumped and there's an enemy on the other side attacking him, he can glitch back 5 seconds, and then he knows there's an enemy there, and then he can be prepared. The next one is battery. Battery has basically something has one of the old features from Black Ops 2, which is called the War Machine. The War Machine is a 12 in the mag grenade launcher.
Ooh.
Banana, banana.
You right there?
Yeah, just how my brother says it, because he likes the Warhammer. He just goes banana, banana.
Now the other one that the battery has is something called Connect Armor. Connect Armor is basically, once you activate Connect Armor, every enemy's bullets are reflected from the body. So any time the enemy is shooting at your body, it will be reflected. It's like a shield.
Yeah, it's
You're still visible to headshots and shooting at the legs, but no one can shoot you at the chest or higher. There are a lot more, but I haven't unlocked them.
It's that's basically, or how do I say, it's connective energy.
Yeah.
Sending their energy back at them.
Yeah, there's Alarms, there's No Man, there's Reaper, there's Septic, and there's Firebreak.
Okay.
There's a lot of specialists. There's also some really good and brought back some old nice score streaks, including they've renamed their RCXD to a HCXD, which is a hovercraft exploding device.
Hovercraft remote.
No, it doesn't have an R. It's hovercraft, hover capable exploding device. Yeah, RCXD was a remote capable exploding device.
But there's only one downfall to Call of Duty Black Ops 3. If anyone is playing on the Xbox 360 and the PS3,
yes,
you can't play campaign at all for some apparent reason, which is kind of a bit of a downfall.
I think that's just due to a major glitch on the company's side.
Yeah, which that is a bit of a downfall there, but oh well, it doesn't really matter.
Also with the zombies, if I want to get to the zombies so much on the game right now, just give me a sec. Once you get to the zombies, you have something called Dr. Mountain's Factory. What this factory is gumballs. The gumball machine. Now your gumballs are the most really good. So basically, always drones swiftly. Activated immediately, lasts 3 rounds. War faster, while aiming. Raise and lower your weapon to aim more quickly. So I have all these good ones, and Dr. Mountain's Factory gives you rare ones once you get liquid dominium. Once you get liquid dominium, you can actually say how much you want to put in. So basically, if you want to say I want to put 3, you can actually get all 3 of the machines. So, and you can also get lucky. You can make a really rare gumball and something called a ×2. That means it would double that to a 3.
Cool.
So like I said, the gumballs and the weapons. Like you can even the other best new feature of this is when you can actually put your own attachments on the actual weapons when you play zombies. So when you put attachments on your weapons, that means if you buy that weapon off the war, those attachments will be there. Right now, I've got a sight on the VMP, and every time I buy this VMP off the war, I will always have that sight.
So, shall we give that? Should we go to the
Okay. OzGamers.com, what they gave it an 8.8 out of 10. What they liked was some really cool, surprising hidden content. The campaign is longer and more challenging. Tremendous level design in both single and multiplayer. Far more strategy required in enemy encounters. Wall running is extremely fun, especially in multiplayer. The plot is actually pretty ambiguous in ways that you kind of admire, despite how hard it fails to communicate anything. The best online multiplayer in the series. The things they didn't like was the writing is so utterly baffling, absurd that you have little hope of wrapping your head around it. The gun game still doesn't have its own playlist. The Shadows of Evil Zombies map doesn't feel super fresh. Unbalanced campaign difficulty. Lucky last, some specialist powers in multiplayer are far more useful than others.
Yeah, a bit overpowered at some point.
Yes, the gravity strikes are very overpowered. You can get everybody. It's a one-hit KO. Basically, everybody's specialist is a one-hit KO. So basically, the Prophet, the Outrider, and even the Ruins, his gravity strikes, the bow, and the thing are all one-hit KO.
So, let's give the verdicts out. Cameron?
I will give this a 9 out of 10. Due to the fact that it has a really nice campaign, I like it. It just, the specialist, it's given you more things to do for the multiplayer. Strategies are required. Specialists do come in handy. So basically, if you wanted to be a sniper, I recommend going Outrider. Due to she has a bow that cannot be and also she won't be noticed even if you fire the bow on when you use that specialist. But if you have if you put a suppressor on all your weapons, the bow is actually classified as a quiet weapon. So I like the specialist because each specialist has their position of when you set up a class. So basically, you can set up a class. So each class you have, so custom number 1 can be one specialist. Custom number 2 can be a second specialist. So basically, you can use any specialist once you've unlocked them. The down 4, and also I like the zombies on it. Shadow of Evil is a very hard map. I can never get past round 10.
But doesn't it feel super fresh or?
Well, it does feel a little bit super fresh, because I never knew you can turn into a fucking squid.
What?
Octopus.
What?
Yes, you can turn into an octopus in Shadows of Evil.
Yeah,
I
can't give a verdict out because I haven't experienced my.
I haven't even finished my fucking binge.
Unfortunately, I can't give a rating either because I haven't played it yet.
But the downfall to this is the servers. There are glitches, there are problems, but the best thing about the problems at the moment, no one's found a glitch to even get under the map. Thank God for that. Oh my God. I have not seen someone go under the map yet. Anyway, let's move on.
Could I actually bring up my topic and have a break with the reviewing?
Indeed.
Alright, now, due to the fact that we talked about Fallout 4, I'm actually going to be talking about the topic that most of the people actually love to hear is the backward compatibility on Xbox One, and I'm pretty sure most of the people might be surprised at how many games are actually on this list. There's about 100 of them, and hopefully there will be more along the way. So during this week, somewhere throughout this week, the backwards compatibility have actually been finally released with a new, how could I say this, a new frame for Xbox One, like new direction that you can actually go around and do whatever you want. So I'm actually installing Rayman 3, Rayman HD right now on my Xbox One, so I won't be able to have a problem. So I'm actually quite happy that Xbox One actually decided to put the backwards compatibility on the Xbox One, where they have. How they can say they're actually using an Xbox 360 emulator to actually put in for the Xbox One. So I actually find that quite surprising.
I actually find that can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Turn your volume down.
Yeah. Oh, so I'm on my phone.
God damn it. But yes.
What I think about the backwards compatibility for the Xbox One is this better for my voice?
Yep.
Okay, what I think about the backwards compatibility of for the Xbox One, it is awesome. No one needs to sell their old 360 games no more, which a lot of people have already had. Like I have, and I've still got all my Assassin's Creed. I can now go back and probably play Brotherhood Revelation on the Xbox One.
Oh, hang on.
There's no graphic changes or anything on the backwards compatibility, but now the games will be played in HD, which means it's going to look a little bit better. Like let's just say Prototype 1 and 2. Yeah. I played Prototype number 1 and 2 on the Xbox One. I actually bought those in the Biohazard bundle.
Yeah.
I bought that, and it doesn't look anything different to the 360 version. It looks a little bit better because it's in HD. It actually does look a little bit better. I really do like it on the Xbox One because it looks more better. You can see the writing now, so you can basically read what was on that building. You know, you can actually read it now. Then, since it was all blurred out last time, remember? It was all blurred out, but now they put the details. Since now it's in HD, all the details are now put in. That's what I like about the backwards compatibility. They haven't changed much. The game is still going to be the same, but they're just going to play in the HD. That means it's going to be a little bit. It's going to be a little, just probably a teensy little bit graphic change. But the only graphic change they're going to do is when it's you can see basically anything.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm actually going to go through the list of how many games that are going to come along the way. So, more titles are going to be coming along our way. It's going to be Halo Reach, Halo Wars, Skate 3, Bioshock 2, Bioshock Infinite, no doubt, Call of Duty Black Ops, the very first one. Here we go. Now, the actual list of the library. So, we got A Kingdom for Kiflings, A World of Kiflings, Alien Home Minds, whatever it is. Assassin's Creed 2, which hopefully there's going to be more Assassin's Creed along the way. I have looked through the list. There's no other Assassin's Creed that's coming out soon. Asteroids and Deluxe. Oh boy, the bane of my existence. Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts, Banjo-Tooie, Banjo-Kazooie. Bad Block Theatre, Module 2.
Bad Block Theatre, I knew they were going to do that.
Yep, Bachelor MMA Onslaught. Beyond Good and Evil, HD, Blood of the Warrior, Werewolf, Blood Rain, Betrayal, Borderlands, Call of Duty, Gunslinger, Castle Crashers, Castle Storm, Centipede and Millipede, Commander.
We really need to register that.
Yeah, Mitch, we'll just put the link in for the viewers to view themselves.
Yeah, so on and so
yeah, we're going to be here for days.
But I'm actually quite happy that they actually got Rayman 3 HD on the list. Thank God.
Well, I actually did play Rayman 3 HD, and I actually quite was into it. I actually did finish Rayman HD on the 360 before I even started doing YouTube, and I literally a little bit had a lot of fun with it. I wanted it to, because I've never played. I played Rayman 2, and I played Rayman, the first Rayman, which was located on the PlayStation 1.
But hang on, let me stop you right there. There's also yet South Park: The Stick of Truth.
Oh God.
And I actually love that game a bit. I actually found that very funny, but I think the game's a little bit too overpowered. Well, no, not the game. The list of perks is a bit too overpowered. But yes, we'll be putting that. Well, James will be putting this link in the description down below, so you guys can have a look at it for yourself. And I think it's time to continue on to
The next game.
And which game would that?
Star Wars Battlefront.
Yep. Now that we can actually talk about because I think all of us has experienced it.
I played the beta access with FireProne88. Me and him had a little bit of a blur, but there was some bugs in it. We noticed there was a couple bugs, but I can't say anything. That is the beta access. I don't want to say much about it.
Okay, OzGamers.com has rated it 9 out of 10. The things they liked, it was absolutely stunning visuals, pitch perfect soundscape, cool personalization options and entertaining emotes, more than just the 40 player modes, but Supremacy plus Walker Assault are Battlefield in its best. Surprisingly well balanced despite asymmetrical parts. Dice skits at AT-AT is an installation, not an acronym. Nails the feel of playing in the Star Wars universe. The things they didn't like was forget it if you intend on playing solo. No server browser and currently unproven matchmaking. No in-game VoIP. Deluxe edition purchasers get the best gun out of the gate. Hero Hunt mode is a missed opportunity. AI isn't bright across the board, of course, which is particularly disappointing in Fighter Squadron. The best Walker Assault map is Anti-Imperial, and sporadic, sticky, ankle-high objects with no option to vault.
Then, and another thing that I actually could give a thumbs up on is they actually bringing out a new game mode for Star Wars Battlefront is Heroes versus Villains, the 3-on-3 game pack, which I actually find that quite impressive.
Indeed.
Yes. So basically, this game mode is where you play as your favorite heroes and your favorite villains throughout Star Wars. Well, the original Star Wars 4, 5, and 6, other than the prequel ones 1, 2, and 3. See, I think one of our mates, Chris, was actually quite disappointed that 1, 2, and 3 didn't actually get put in because he said the battle sequence to it was actually pretty neat.
Well, from what I've heard is the next Battlefront they release is going to be about 1, 2, and 3.
Nice.
That's what I've heard. It's only a rumour at the moment, so nothing confirmed yet.
Which that would actually be pretty good if they actually did do that. But to the game itself, to Star Wars Battlefront, I think the hero's item is a bit scarce at some point when you're trying to collect either a hero's token of being in the TIE Fighter or X-Wing or being Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader. It's actually quite scarce. So you have to actually, because if you're trying to get the hero's token, and mind you will, most of the people will actually try to yoink it off from you. So
yeah.
That happened to me several times, and I was slightly pissed off at that point. But I only got. And
I've got to that as well. I could never find the button token.
Yeah, but say this, I only played one hero only, and that was Luke Skywalker, and I played a very shitty Luke Skywalker on that point.
What, you got trampled by the Walker, didn't you?
No, I didn't get trampled by the Walker. I got bombarded by fucking Imperials.
On a note from some videos that I've seen of it, apparently the Imperial Stormtroopers are even crappier shooters than they are in the movie. You can walk point blank to them and they will not hit you.
Yeah, but remember, these are actual people that are shooting. These are actually players that are going to be shooting at you, not the CPUs this time.
No, actually there are a couple of AI ones in there and they are shit shooters.
Oh, goddamn.
I have to add something also to Star Wars Battlefront as well. Look, when me and Fire played it, like I said, we only played the beta access. Actually, wait, I've lost track there. Where was that going? That was going anywhere. Continue.
Yeah, but with the 88, but I like how they, in the beta access, they split it into 2 games that you can actually play. You can play the one that you have to get the 80-80 to drop, and then you have capture and defend points.
Well, the one where the AT-ATs you have to drop them, that was actually one of the old N64 Star Wars games, if I'm not mistaken.
That's true. And also you have one of the famous scenes in Star Wars Episode 5, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, I actually like how the leveling up system goes for this one. It relies on points than the actual shooting. So you have to actually win games. You get more bonus points for doing that. You get bonus points for kills. Get bonus points for joining the game, that kind of stuff. But the weapon that is a bit too overpowered is the biker sniper. And I'm not kidding, it is too overpowered. If you manage to hit someone with the chest, it will take them down to 80% of the health. Hit them in the head, good night. I'm not kidding. I have used that weapon several times, and I managed to get headshots at some point. I go find a little hidey hole and just stand there, just waiting. Oh, I see you. Bang. Oh, I see you again. Bang. Oh, hello. Why don't you join your friends? Bang.
That's like a friend of mine. He was playing, what was it, Halo or something like that, and he decided to find where his friend spawned from and just camped right next to it. Every time he spawned in, he killed him then and there.
That sounds so much familiar playing freaking Black Ops 3 right there.
Okay, moving right along. Next game.
I actually have a subject as well for, at the moment. I do have a subject at the moment, and it is confirmed from the people who made Life is Strange. It is confirmed, guys. Life is Strange 2 is confirmed. They actually sent out a notification about it. It is going to be confirmed, apparently. They actually are making a Life is Strange 2 with all new characters. Apparently, it is a sequel to Life is Strange number 1.
Cool.
With all new characters. Don't ask me. That's what they're.
What about the new Five Nights at Freddy Cuter version?
I don't know what Scott's actually up to. I have actually seen his secrets. The FNAF world is a bit. Hey, I don't get it. Like, it's now a cute and cuddly game from what it used to be, which was a fearless, jump-scaring bullshit of a game, because it used to really piss me off, because I could never survive the frickin' night. But like I said, it was a good game. But once...
Don't you find it strange that he made a game that was cute, then he went to horrifying, now he's going back to cute again?
No, if you haven't noticed some of his secrets, he has put a secret in the FNAF world. It's on a website called FNAFworld.com. He put in a secret of the Mangle actually getting hanged.
Oh! Okay.
And the word saying, look what you have created.
Created, you mean?
Yes. Now, I don't get what he was actually up to when it came to that. I was going, what? Look what we have created. Well, I didn't know what Scott was saying. Like, that's a message. Because Scott doesn't put things in for nothing. He doesn't put Easter eggs in for nothing. Every Easter egg means something.
Yeah.
But when I saw that picture, because you had to brighten the image to actually see it, I was going, wow, what the hell? And because Mangle was more of the more in it on the trailer. You could Mangle was actually in it in the trailer, and when I saw that, I was just going, what the hell have you gone and done, Scott? What is this all about now? So it was really weird how Scott just puts this really teasy trailer of its cute and cuddly animatronic to this now. When I saw that picture, I could not believe it. I'm thinking, what the F? That was my words straight up. I didn't know. I was speechless. I didn't know what to say about it. I was just 100% speechless.
Okay, moving on now. Next game is Halo 5 Guardians.
I haven't played that, so I cannot rate it or talk about it. So I'm going to be sitting out for this one.
I have played it. I have experienced it. I have experienced the multiplayer. I can pretty much do this one here. I actually like the story campaign to this one is actually quite spot on. You're playing two sides of the story, but you're playing more likely on Agent Locke's side than Master Chief. So I like how they actually decide to split it up a little bit. You got Fire Team, Team Johaven, and you got Team Blue. Team Johaven is pretty much Team Johaven was on a mission to actually save the creator of Cortana, which I can't remember the name.
Yep.
But Team Blue are trying to take out the Covenant that's in a USNC spaceship. That's all I can say for now because I'm not going to spoil any more. The game is actually the game is exquisite. It's actually pretty nice, pretty awesome. I like the structures of the game. I like the structure of the buildings and the walls and all kinds of stuff. They actually did something right.
Well, what I actually did see today, Mitch, is they're releasing a new Halo game next year, The Fall of Reach, which brings you full circle back to the very first Halo game, where you see Master Chief and the Pillar of Autumn escape from Reach and land on the very first Halo ring.
That's like watching Nightfall. If anybody hasn't watched that yet, that is actually on the Halo channel.
It is a very good movie.
Yeah, that was a good movie. So basically what you just said just there, that sounds so familiar with Nightfall.
Yeah, but this is an actual game you're going to be able to play.
Well, it'd be really good. I did watch Nightfall and it was actually really good. Like, I thought it would have brought up something about the flood, but it didn't. It brought up about something totally new. And I was really, into it. I just was like, yeah, okay, this is new.
Well, it sort of had a pitch black kind of theme, though, didn't it? The survivors trying to escape from the planet.
Yeah. But with Halo 5, Master Chief has actually pretty much gone rogue on the UNSC to actually try and save Cortana, which Cortana actually died in Halo 4, but she's not dead yet.
Yay!
Sorry, oops, that's a...
Spoiler!
You spoiled it! That's why I said
Spoiler alert, spoiler alert.
we got a retard alert here.
I
have to say, that is a retard alert. We have a...
Enough, Cameron, go on, Mitch.
That's a dumbass move here, but yes, as you know from the trailers, Cortana is actually not dead. She actually saved, in Halo 4, she saved Master Chief, teleported him somewhere else. But Cortana is pretty much small particles in the air, in time and space, but she managed to land into another planet that is pretty much AI heaven, but also yet, how can I say this?
AI hell?
AI heaven. Not kidding.
Cameron, what the hell are you doing?
I don't know.
But as always, whenever there's a structure like that, they always get controlled by Prometheus.
True.
So during the mission of Team Blue, they actually got
Spoilers. Don't say a thing, Mitch.
Don't even bother.
I'm stopping right there, but I'm moving on.
Just Stop.
Okay.
The next word.
OzGamers.com have rated it 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
Well, I would agree with the 6 out of 10 because due to frickin' Halo 4 was a total disaster.
Okay, the things they liked were matchmaking spliced with dedicated servers, enemy scale in cooperative, evolution of armor abilities, beautiful throwback soundtrack, the final level of campaign is actually Halo, breakout mode rocks, arena is hell, a lot of fun, custom maps are even more fun, drop in, drop out of co-op, the idea of Warzone, the things they didn't like was a short campaign, disappointing Prometheus-like storytelling, Halo 2 type ending, worst in-series friendly AI, the requirement system Dita's naturally play styles, wasted use of natural Philion, the big team slayer, no big team slayer. It doesn't look that great, yet there's no split screen. And that's what they like. That's what they disliked.
Well,
hang on, when you mean by Halo 2 ending, you mean like final word, but didn't actually like final saying from Cortana, but didn't actually do what they need to do.
Pretty much.
Great. That's just great. But yes, I actually like the Warzone. The Warzone is actually pretty much you have to think on your toes to actually keep it up. And mind you, I wasn't thinking on my toes. I was thinking very sluggish on that part. I couldn't shoot quick. I couldn't escape quick. I couldn't even get rid of them quick. So I end up dying a hell of a lot.
Yay!
But I would give Halo 5 7.5 for this one.
I'll give Halo. Look, I haven't played it, but the downfall to Halo 4. Look, if it was Halo 4, well, my vote for Halo 4 is basically a straight up go fuck yourself, because I'm not going to vote for it because that was a shit freaking Halo. But Halo 5 looks like it's a little bit better, so I hopefully when I get into it, it'll be better than Halo 4. I'm only saying hopefully because I'm really hopefully it has brought back what Halo really is and not what Halo became in frickin' 4.
And I wish they actually put the split screen in. Hopefully they do put it in because without Halo's nothing without the split screen. Halo's nothing without the split screen. I cannot beg that.
Well, these are only the early days, so they might release it later on in an update, but you just don't know.
Yes, but I still like how you work as a team with other people across the world, or locally, or internationally around Australia. So yeah, I think 7.5 is pretty much where
well, I'm going to give it a 6. Due to the big downfall for Halo 4, I don't think anything has really changed since Halo 5. So I'm going to give it a 5, and I'm just going to leave it as a 5 for now. Until probably later on, until I've actually literally sat down and actually played the game just a little bit more.
Alright, next game.
Well, last game for the night, Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Okay, I haven't experienced it, and I'm pretty sure Cameron haven't as well. I'm pretty sure none of us has.
No.
No one has experienced it.
So we can't give a rating on this one, but
I will give our listeners the OzGamer.com rating and what they liked and disliked. They gave it a 9 out of 10. They liked the increase in focus on exploration, more tombs, ancient ruins and caves to explore, large expansive area to explore, improved sandbox-style combat that blends stealth with the ability to craft explosive arrows and incendiary shotgun shells mid-battle.
oh god.
Looks great with a fantastic art director and brilliant lighting. Wonderful story that once it gets going, it's a series best. Excuse me. Cinematic and intense action sequences aplenty. Hardly any quick time events. That's what they like. What they don't like.
Any quick time events. There shouldn't be many quick time events in a freaking game. I hate quick time events.
Okay, what they don't like. Still could have used a few more tombs. Feels like there's way too much ammo in the game. The sense of survival in terms is not freezing to death. Barely survives beyond the opening moments. Okay. Which makes some of the exploration feel less dangerous than it should. Expedition and expedition card system is a little confusing, and people might lose interest before it makes sense beyond being a simple score attack mode. That's basically it.
That was confirmed at least.
But I actually would like to give Rise of the Tomb Raider a go, even though not if it's going to be a bit far-fetched. I'll still give it a go to actually see what it's all about, because I have played the first game, and by God, that was fun.
Well, with me, I have never played any of the Tomb Raiders, and that's actually 100% of a fact right there. I've never actually played any of the Tomb Raiders, so if I ever did try to play them, I wouldn't know what I am expected to do, because I've never actually literally played any of the Tomb Raiders before.
Yeah, well, if you're going to play Tomb Raider, I think it's best off if you played the 2012 Tomb Raider, because actually no, I think Tomb Raider 1, the very first one, would be the best.
The N64 version.
Yeah, the PS1 and Nintendo 64 version. But avoid playing Tomb Raider: The Dark Angel. That I have heard that was a bit of a shitty game at that point. Because Lara Croft is at France, whatever, and you're trying to figure out who killed who. It's pretty much like a mystery solver than a
adventure game.
Yeah. So yeah, Tomb Raider: The Dark Angel is not based on an adventure game. It's pretty much based on a mystery game on how this particular person died. So in fact, not a really good game.
Well, sounds like you had that annoying helicopter that flew over my place a little while ago there, Mitch.
Shut up, it's gonna come over mine in a minute.
I think that's had to be Heavy Harry or Beefy Barry.
Okay.
What are you doing, Harry?
Last thing on our list tonight is that Blizzard is suing bot makers for copyright infringement. Blizzard Entertainment is taking a stand against popular cheating bots.
I don't know what you guys are on about, so I'm not going to go into this.
Okay.
I have no idea, but...
Okay, bots are basically AI players that get you money, get you items without you doing any of the work. As I'll read here, Blizzard Entertainment is taking a stand against popular cheating bots for World of Warcraft, Diablo 3 and Heroes of the Storm. The game company is suing the alleged operators of a series of popular bots for copyright infringement and accusing them of ruining the game experience for legitimate players.
Oh god damn it, that's not good.
No.
Well, the whole world just went fuck when they heard that one.
Pretty much.
So basically the bots are pretty much getting stuff for you without a single problem. Is that what you're saying?
Well, they're getting stuff for you without you actually playing.
Yeah.
They trick the system into thinking you're a player, and the system accepts that AI moving your character around for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
one of those.
Oh, so what you mean is when you're not near the keyboard.
Exactly. When not even on your computer.
Oh,
They're still playing the game.
God damn, that's a bit of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's right. Heroes Storm actually did do that. When the actual person actually left the game still continued on. Well, with the person as the AI.
Correct.
Okay, I get your drift. I can understand. I actually came across several people like that. Well, several gamers on my team, not on the other team. But yeah, that is a bit off. Like the AIs, if the person's not actually on, most of the AIs, well, I can actually say this for instance, like League of Legends, League of Legends, when you get disconnected, the AI just like, okay, you're out there, you're not coming back, I'm not going to let you attack, I'm going to wander on back to the safest spot there is. In Heroes of the Storm just like, okay, you're gone, I'm taking over, mind if I keep on?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, but with Dota 2, they did it spot on. They didn't have any AIs to do it, but you let the other people control it, which... That depends.
Actually, it's Diablo 3, not Dota.
No, I'm saying Dota. I'm talking about the MOAB games at this point. About the bots, because since you're talking about the bot AI, I'm thinking about Heroes of the Storm, League of Legends, and Dota 2. Dota 2, Dota 2 is pretty much sending you back once you're not on. Oh no, actually, Dota 2. Once you leave the game with Dota 2, the other people on your team can actually control that person for you until you come back.
Pretty much.
Unless they're kind enough, they just pause the game and wait for you to come back. So yeah.
What's your say on this, Cameron?
Fuck 'em. I really wouldn't care because I haven't played those type of games.
Well, actually, you might actually have some bot players in Black Ops that you don't know about it.
No, they're actually Triarchs actually basically tracking anything that is personally going to be there. They have got sick and tired of the Black Ops 2 because hackers were just in there. Triarch has said they want to make Black Ops 3 a complete successful game. We will not allow any crap like that as their words. Oh fuck, that scared me.
I think, speaking of Blizzard, have you seen the new game called Overwatch yet, James?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen the trailer or anything yet.
Okay. Since I actually brought this up, Overwatch is pretty much like Team Fortress 2, but a little bit more expandable on this part. Like you have more characters this time to play. You got and also you get each characters have their own special ability as well. It's kind of like Call of Duty Black Ops 2 with their special abilities. But
one, two.
Well, you can actually...
Sorry, that singing wasn't going anywhere, so you can continue.
Mitch, actually, you can actually pre-order it right now.
Yeah.
Coming out spring 2016.
I'm thinking about getting an Overwatch because I actually would like to see how it turns out. Both on my Mac and also on the Xbox One, because the fact that I got myself the Battle.net, I can pretty much get that, but I have to actually get the money for it due to the fact that it costs about $89, I think it was, or nearly 100.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty much going to be an awesome game. It's pretty much Overwatch is kind of like capture and defend kind of game.
Ooh, and it's a team-based. You can do a team-based objectives as well, so that should be interesting.
Yeah, so it is going to be quite interesting to play.
Especially if you and I play it.
Yeah, well, guys, I think we have come to our end of this podcast.
Yes, unfortunately so.
Because we've been going for a pretty long time, actually, which is a really good thing.
Yeah, well, we're coming up to the hour and a half mark on the actual recording, so I might end this tonight, guys.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, guys. Probably next time when we do another podcast, we're going to probably talk about a little bit more things, including some other new games that are possibly coming out. Some
That's
confirmed
true.
and some games that are going to be confirmed, including the Life is Strange series. Which I did explain that is going to be confirmed. So we'll be finding some hidden stuff and all that, so we can tell you guys in future if it's confirmed or not. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
and on the next podcast you'll be hearing from me. On this week on the Saturday, we're going to be talking about different where we're going to be talking almost about the same topics, but yet different topics are going to be thrown in, like the terrorist attack that happened at Port France, and we're going to be paying our respect to them, and also yet many more coming along their way. So if you want to hear that kind of topics, make sure you stay tuned this Saturday with jazstretto,
yourself,
and myself, and other gamers along the way.
So, until next time, guys, this is jazstretto saying see you later on jazstretto. Let's play.
And this is CJB Gaming, signing off.
And this is Colonel Phoenix, signing out.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you'd like to leave a like. Subscribe if you want to. I really would like you to. I'm going to post a lot of neat stuff on this YouTube channel. Until next time, this is jazstretto from jazstretto. Let's play.